Nationally, the 29-city survey found homelessness increased an average of 6% this past year, with family homelessness rising an average of 16%. The point-in-time count taken in one night found that 6,546 individuals were homeless in Chicago. The numbers are growing.
Hey!
Yes, 483?
My name is April. How do you know all that stuff?
I'm the news, the voice of the newspaper. Did you know, 483, that most kids like you who are living at this shelter are going to be living in the shelter well into adulthood?
Is that so? Well, I'm a reporter too, you know. Well, I'm practicing. I'm only 11. My old teacher says you're obsolete. I'll use you to wrap my old shoes. I'll recycle your ass.
Thanks. Back at you. Oh, wait. Homelessness will never be obsolete. And try finding stories about you people, the homeless, on the TV news you love so much. See you around, 483.
I'm April.
We also believe in something called citizenship. Citizenship, a word at the very heart of our founding, a word at the very essence of our democracy. The idea that this country only works when we accept certain obligations to one another and to future generations.
I see 1/3 of a nation ill-housed, ill-clad, ill-nourished. But it is not in despair that I paint that picture for you. I paint it for you in hope, because the nation, seeing and understanding the injustice of it, proposes to paint it out.
Last week, this lady, this old lady, she said I took her purse. Jack, a veteran, took her purse. I have an American flag hanging in my head. And if I could go back there, I would fight for these people. I would, in a heartbeat. I love it. They say I have post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD.
Excuse me, good people.
What?
It says in this 10-year plan to end homelessness, it says that people are supposed to go from the street to permanent housing within 120 days.
Why is that so funny? These guys are just sitting around outside the shelter. Why don't they just get off their asses?
Hey, it's not enough time for nobody. It took me 2 months just to get a link card. Punch right days, ain't no time.
Just to get a medical card, stand in line and wait.
I stand in line at the VA just to get told I had to come back.
I gotta get to WIC and then
120 days.
Got a letter tells me to wait. Get my parole officer to apply for jobs.
It takes time to get my birth certificate, Social Security. I gotta wait. Felony. I was in prison. I can't work. Then maybe suppose one place will make an exception.
It's depressing. It's hard. I try to look for a job, but all I do is cry.
Yeah, watching TV. What we supposed to do? Go shopping?
You think this is what? The Ritz? You gotta watch your back. You never know when someone's gonna go off their meds, get crazy.
I have been working here for 16 years doing this, and I have had 3 families that actually got out in 120 days, and that is because they had everything in place when they got here.
You know, that's really true. I don't get how anyone cannot grasp how hard it is to make it out of this shelter. You know, the longer I do this job, I feel that my job and all our staff's job is just to be there. Just listening, just serving, nice working, giving people the basics. Food, clothing, shelter.
Yeah, but you're enabling them and they're taking advantage of you.
Do you think sleeping on a thin mat every night is enabling? It's a hard line to draw, but you know, we're not giving them the Holiday Inn. And I know I've been jigged by a lot of folks, playing me for whatever they can get. Does it bother me? Sometimes. but I'm not going to lose any sleep over it.
How do we know you're not playing us?
Yeah.
You know, I see a lot of pimping the poor out here, keeping us in the system. You know, I make enough to get low-income housing, but there is none. I'm going to school, making something of my life, but you want us in this system because you make a buck on every one of us, right?
Look, I'm sorry you're here, but where would you be if we weren't here? I look at the shelter as a necessary evil. There isn't enough housing out there. We're just trying to help people get off the streets. I can only tell you that we see it as a mercy mission. We try to take the graceful approach to help.
There is nothing graceful about what I gotta look at.
Mike, just think about our society. When you think of the economy, the job situation, housing situation, let's be real. A lot of our clients are elderly. They're single moms, 3 kids. There's folks who are mentally ill. They're on their meds. Then there's depressed folks. There's substance abusers. I mean, we got all kinds of people. I mean, Mike.
Sir.
A lot of our folks have serious issues. You see, these folks are human beings, and many of them are in desperate need of some help just to survive. And wouldn't you think America, the richest country in the world, could do a little better than we're doing? Just asking.
Hi, my name is Mariah. I live in Cornerstone. To live in a shelter is sad to see people without a home every day. This is my second time being in a shelter. Today I am writing this to express my feelings with the actors. And when you go to school every day, when someone finds out that you live in a shelter, they start bullying you and tease you, and it is not fun.
Hello, my name is Richard. Homeless. I got lost along the way. I made some mistakes. This is my present situation. Homelessness. I must move forward. I must work harder. No more negativity. With this newfound faith, believing things can and will get better. I won't be homeless forever. I will get more education. Search and interview for a better job. Build a solid foundation, a place to call home. Victory shall be won. Victory will overcome past situations. Victory. Homelessness, blaming others. Again, where did I go wrong? Nightmare. Big mama, mother's song. Boy, son, you shall reap what you sow. What you put out there will come back one day. Decisions, choices, plan. I gotta get more education. Become a professional man. Soar into the galaxy. Small tumble, giant fall. Today, once again, I'm homeless. My heart, big, big, big. My mind needs help as I try climb this concrete wall. 12 years clean, no drugs, no alcohol. Victory will come right after the fall. Victory is won right after it all. I will strive, survive. I will have my own home. Victory is won right after the fall. Victory, victory, victory.
Well, Hello, we are rapping now. Okay. I live in Cornerstone. It's okay. They give you bus fare if you live there. You have to follow the curfew. Don't judge people if you live in a shelter. Just go and get a life, fella. Don't judge people if you don't want to get judged back. My favorite thing to do is to play basketball and football. My dream is to go to college and get a degree and go to the NFL and play for the Bears. Then when I retire, I want to be a social studies teacher. Thank you. Woo.
My name is Reno and I live in a shelter. I could be driving a Delta, for which I didn't have no friends at all. Now I got a friend on my own, which is I go back in the past just for a day, which is where I should stay. I look inside and I pray to God and I say, can you please help me, Lord? Now I'm back on my feet instead of getting beaten. Woo!